It's day 364
of the 29th year and beyond.
Well, I wanted to focus on, Gail and I have referred to 1 Corinthians, the 13th chapter. That's the love chapter. And we refer to it often, and that's something that I just want you to continue to use in your relationship as a guide to make certain that that's what you're doing, because it clearly, through verses 4 and 7, it clearly lists what love is, what it does, what it doesn't do.
Okay, so what does it do?
So, but with that, I know a lot of times in relationships, when things happen, people can't seem to let stuff go. And so some mistakes, some poor choice, some way you made a person feel, some disrespect, or whatever the case may be, you have a challenging time of letting it go. And with that, I say focus on 1 Corinthians, the 13th chapter, verse 5, which says, it is not rude. Speaking about love, it's not rude, it's not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, and it keeps no record of wrongs. Let me say that again. It's not rude, it's not self-seeking, it's not easily angered, and it keeps no record of wrongs. I really implore all of you in a love relationship to understand that whenever you get angry and you go back and throw up in somebody's face something that they did or something they didn't do, some way they made you feel. It may have been a month ago, it may have been years ago, it may have been minutes ago. My point is simply this: that is not a loving act.
It isn't. And in a love relationship, inevitably, times will come where you'll have to make decisions. Some won't be easy, some will be easy. But you can't get mad and you can't stay mad. I mean, you can't have this checklist of every time something happens, well, you did blah, 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 because you'll never get to the next level. You'll never move on.
Well, let me say this. She said you can't get mad. Of course you're going to get mad. But
yeah, that's true.
Staying mad.
You can't stay mad.
You don't want to reside there because things will make you angry.
Yeah.
That goes without saying. However, you get to choose. You get to choose, and why choose to hold on to something that's bitter, something that's toxic, something that's not going to help or strengthen your relationship, but something that will only destroy. I just feel very strongly about this because I've seen time and time again where there are opportunities and situations that people could overcome and have healthy, loving marriages and relationships, but they can't let go. So 1 Corinthians, the 13th chapter, verse 5, love is not rude, it's not self-seeking, it's not easily angered. Notice that it doesn't say that you don't get angry, but it's not easily angered, and it keeps no record of wrongs. Now, if you're somebody that gets easily angered, then you need to begin to do a little self-reflection, right?
Yeah.
And get to the root of that. Because if everything causes you to pop off, then it's not about your spouse. It's not about your mate. There are some things that you have to deal with.
We refer to marriage as the biggest event of your life. We refer to marriage as your story that you're constantly writing. When you look at it in those terms, you don't have time to stay in that anger place. You don't have time to pop off mad every time someone says or does something that you're not, because you're never going to get the event or get to the end of the event.
Or start that new chapter.
That's right.
And so just simply ask yourself this question: how is that working for you?
Yeah.
Staying in that place that keeps you heated, keeps you frustrated, how is that working for you? I know for me, I made up my mind a long time ago I was going to enjoy the journey, and I wanted to make certain that anybody on the journey with me would be doing the same. So learn to let it go. 13:5. It's not rude, it's not self-seeking, it's not easily angered, and it keeps no record of wrongs. When you're rude, self-seeking, easily angered, all of those are selfish things.
They are.
It keeps no records of wrongs. Let it go. Until tomorrow, if the Lord says the same.
Bye.